This guy made over $100,000 off the Luigi coin, which came out right as the news broke that a suspect has been named in the recent CEO killing of the United Healthcare CEO. Now, a coin came out right away. It started pumping like insane. I can tell you guys, there were like 4 different Luigi coins that came out. So usually when news like this breaks, there's like 3 or even 4 or maybe just 2 coins that are doing good numbers, but in the end only one is the winner. So you have to be sort of watching this type of stuff at your computer when it happens, and you have to be buying into the correct one. So this guy, he bought into the correct one, and this one did a 60x, right? So if you were just tracking this wallet alone, even if you yourself weren't tracking the latest news, you would have been able to spot this meme coin super early at around $1 million market cap, right when this guy bought. And you would have been able to do your research on it, see what the news are about, and buy it, potentially buy it at a disgustingly low market cap, right? Between $1 to $3 million market cap, which is, for this type of a news, right? It's a disgustingly low market cap. And you would have been able to bag at least a 50x if you bought at $1 million market cap. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys a real strategy, how you can actually find these types of wallets. And no, it's not going to involve going through the coins that have pumped and looking at the top traders, although I will show that as well in this video for those of you that don't know how to do this. Mainly, I'm going to be talking about a new tool that actually allows you to cross-check different coins automatically, right? Different coins that have pumped. Let's say Luigi, right? This coin pumped to 60 million. Let's say there's another coin the next day that does the same type of a number, and another coin, right? So I'm going to show you guys how you can take the contract address of each of these coins that have pumped, put it into the tool, and it's going to find the wallets that have been in each of these coins that have made some money. And you can find these types of guys that are always early on these trends. And if you start tracking these types of people, even if you're not looking at the news, right? If you're tracking these types of people, the correct type of people, you're able to get in on the trend always, basically, especially if it's a good trend like this, because this is huge news. Obviously, it's going to pump to like 50 mil. Let's just dive right into the video. But before we do, also, I do want to sort of mention to you guys, yes, I know I've been absolutely slacking on my YouTube uploads. As you can see, I've uploaded 1 video in 30 days, basically. Very few uploads, and it's because I've been actually super locked in on trading itself. So I haven't been making like insane gains because the market actually, it's Christmas time. People are taking a break, right? People have to spend time with their families. It's understandable, right? So the market has become a little bit less pumpy. Like it's a lot harder right now to make money. So this is kind of, in my opinion, the perfect time to be actually learning the most that you can for the next upcoming sort of cycle when the coins start pumping again super hard. I've still been trading in this market. I've been making a little bit of money here, but the main purpose of this isn't, the main purpose, of course, it's to make money on meme coins. But while the market is bad, you're not going to be able to make so much money. Market is going to get probably better in January, I think, right? But the main purpose is so I can learn and I can share with you guys what I learn, and we can make the most amount of money that we absolutely possibly can when the volume picks up again on these meme coins. Because right now it's like really rough. Let me be honest. On Pump Fund, trading these new pairs and stuff like that, it's really rough. You can see the graduated section right here. The coins are just dying instantly. They hit raydium, they do a little pump, and then they just die. Right? It's super hard to trade like that. If you guys are really serious about this, serious about making it on meme coins, this is the perfect time to learn about tools like this. So without further ado, let's just dive right into the video. I'm going to show you everything, how to find these wallets. Let's just start. So the tool I'm going to be talking about today is StockChain. So this tool is developed actually by a team from another YouTuber called Handsome Finance. Pretty good tool, actually, in my opinion. It has a bunch of different tools. You can check copy traders, right? You can check token insiders. Cabal Finder, this is the thing that I was talking about earlier, right? You can paste a bunch of contract addresses, find you the wallets that are consistently making money. Also, Wallet Finder, this is super interesting if you want to dox someone, if you want to dox somebody's wallet, some sort of a KOL on Twitter that is not sharing his wallet, but he shares a P&L. You can literally see, you can put in all of this information that you have and it's going to find it, right? Just post the DCA, how much he bought the token before what time, right? And it's going to find the wallet, right? So DCA token checker, this is super interesting because it's going to check like if people are DCAing. Let me show you guys how this works. So let's take Luigi coin, right? Same coin right here, because right now it's at a disgusting dip of $3 million market cap. But if this guy gets a movie or something, right? If this guy gets, I don't know, a Netflix series and he becomes like, you know, one of those famous types of killers that, you know, the USA loves a famous killer, you know, it might go back up. So this would be a good sort of a thing to check. Are people actually DCAing here? And as you can see here, right, people are actually DCAing. For example, on the 19th, which is yesterday, net inflow of 20,000. The day before, net inflow of 17,000. And the previous 2 days, it had an outflow, right? But you can see those were the 14th and the 15th, right? And if we look at the chart, 14th and the 15th, I think it was dumping there. So 14th, yeah, it had a pump here on the 13th. And of course, if it pumps on the 14th and the 15th, it's going to dump down from that pump. So right now, though, it's getting accumulated. I'm not saying this means that you have to buy. You have to still take into consideration a lot of the factors, right? Because the news are out, you know, that was the major sort of pump driving factor. This is so new. This is fresh news. It's not right. It's not replicable. No one can just come up with this news on their own. That's why coins like this pump so hard, right? If you just make a coin about, you know, some random dude that already is known to people, for example, let's say a random celebrity like Drake, you know, he's a known person. Everyone knows who he is. Everyone knows that he's just a rapper. If you make a Drake coin, it's going to go absolutely nowhere. But this is Luigi in a like insanely type of a crazy situation. He's named finally as the killer. Of course, once the news break, a coin is going to be made and it's going to pump absolutely ginormously. So what I'm trying to say here, I'm not saying that you should be buying right now, but this is definitely interesting on bigger coins probably. If you want to find that perfect moment to actually buy the dip on, like a bigger coin, for example, let's say Retardio, right? That's a pretty big culture coin on the Solana ecosystem and it's dumping right now. So let's see, for example, how is it looking right here on the DCA token tracker, right? So it's actually starting to get huge inflows right here at these levels. And I would not be surprised, for example, if it starts ranging here and it stops dumping. Because if we're in a bull market, what you want to see usually on strong meme coins is higher lows and higher highs, right? The previous time that we had such a huge dip was right here. It hit 120 mil and it dipped down to like 30 mil. Definitely want to see this coin not break below this level. You want to see it at least hold this level. So could this be a good time to start buying Retardio? I would say probably, yeah. Probably a good time to start DCAing on it if we're in a bull market, which I think we are. So that's just one of these sort of things that are super useful to start checking. As you can see here, it had pretty much a lot of outflows all of these other days, right? So how about we're just gonna dive into the Cabal Finder. But before we start front running these Cabals, before we start finding all of these Insyder wallets, I do want to show you guys how to connect yourself to this platform, because this platform is paid, but it's not unreasonably priced. And I do got you guys covered. If you use code Insyder, I'm going to get you guys a 10% discount, anyone that uses the code. So let me show you guys how you can get started. So first of all, you're simply going to click on login. You're going to need a Phantom wallet though. So you're going to be connecting through your wallet. So definitely if you pay for a membership, do not lose this wallet, because your membership is going to be connected to the wallet. So you're going to press on connect wallet. It's going to prompt you any of these wallets. So I use Phantom wallet. I'm going to select Phantom wallet right here. It's just going to ask you to sign the message right here. You're going to press confirm. Boom, you are in. Next step, obviously, Cabal Finder, Wallet Finder, Token Insiders, all of these tools are going to be locked, but all you're going to do is you're going to press on any of them, or you're just going to press on unlock tools. It doesn't really matter. For most of you guys though, this is going to be the option to select. This one is a bit, extra. You get whale open orders, you get a private community. If you guys want to take the next step, this is for you guys that want to take the next step. It's going to also include a private community, also a referral program, everything. So for most of you guys, probably the degen is going to be enough. So you're going to press on continue to checkout. You have two options. You can get billed yearly, or you can get billed for 3 months. So there's a bigger discount if you get billed yearly, but the total price is going to be 5 SOL. So if you have a lower budget, you can just select the billing cycle for 3 months. It's going to cost 2 SOL. And also, any of these orders that you select, right? Any of these, if you add the code Insyder like this, you're going to get a discount of 10%. So I got you guys covered on that, especially if your budget is a bit lower. Just type in code Insyder and you're going to get a discount, as you can see here. So next step, you're going to enter your email address right here and you're going to press pay. It's going to take you over to Helio and you're going to confirm the transaction. It's going to pay and it's going to unlock all of the tools. So once you got that covered, you're going to be ready to start. So let's just dive right into the Cabal Finder. Let's start finding some of these Insyder wallets. I'm going to show you guys live how I do it and how you can do it too. Let's just find some wallets for you guys. I'm going to show you how to actually use this tool and how to analyze the results that are given here, because this is the most, in my opinion, for me personally, right? Depends, each person is going to have different goals here for this tool, but for me personally, this is like the most interesting tool right here, the Cabal Finder. So how I would look at this, what I would do here is, well, first of all, the meme coins right now are absolutely dumping one after another. Every coin dies super quick. So it's kind of hard to like analyze this at the moment. But if there were meme coins that were doing good numbers, I would take each of them and I would take them in a similar category. I want to see guys that are good at something specific. So if I'm looking at good coins that pumped, I'm going to look, for example, in one case, I'm going to take a bunch of AI coins that have pumped so that I can find the guys that are consistently able to buy AI coins super early. It means that these guys have a good sort of a feeling specifically for the AI coins. Whereas if I take an AI coin and then I take, you know, some sort of a meme coin that pumped, and then I take a coin that pumped because of news, right? It's going to give me mixed results probably, and those guys are going to be all over the place. I want to keep it a bit more focused. So how about we take coins that actually pump to a bigger market cap? Let's just say minimum market cap 2 million, which is 2,000. Just put 2,000 here, 2,000, right? That's 2 mil. It's going to show you the coins from graduated section on Pump Fun that actually did a big number. So you can see here, this one did 60 mil, swarms, yes, no error. And let's do also Soul Graph. Let's do these three. So we have swarms. Let's do this one. Copy the contract address. You go to Cabal Finder. YNE, yes, no error. Because these are all AI coins. You're going to notice, guys, currently AI coins are pumping the most, right? And this one, Soul Graph. Copy the contract address and let's go right here and let's search this up. Okay, so right here we found a few wallets that hopped into all three of these coins, and we're going to be most interested probably in the realized profit section or the realized P&L. It's going to be the most important in my opinion, right? So you can actually press on the button here and it's going to sort you guys for the coins that had like the biggest sort of ROI, the biggest sort of ROI return on investment. So if you go on the realized P&L, you can see some of these wallets, they only did like 3 or 2x. So they probably went in with size for those coins. So this guy, he made only a 3x, right? But he realized 40K. So he probably aped like 10K total. So we probably would be a little bit more interested in someone who made like a fucking 40x, right? This is a 40x. Let's check out this wallet. He aped in 2 of those coins though. So this guy did a 13x. Let's take this wallet as well. This guy aped into all 3 of these. So it's gonna open SoulScan. You just open, if you press on the wallet here, it's gonna open SoulScan. And next thing you do, you're just gonna copy the wallet address and you're gonna throw it into the GMGN, right? So the first wallet here, he's made a total of $73,000, but it's a fresh wallet. So it could be a type of a Cabal wallet where he was able to hop in on some coins early and he just made a new wallet because he doesn't want to be tracked. A lot of people do it. A lot of people do it like that. Or maybe he just cashed out his profits. But to be honest, this wallet isn't that interesting. Right now he has 0 SOL. He has 25% hit rate. I wouldn't even be tracking this wallet. Let's take the other one. This one actually has 100 SOL here. He has Griffin as well. So he has some AI coins here. So let's check it out. Let's check this one out. So he has 40% hit rate, 50K realized profit. So the hit rate isn't that great. Again, 35% hit rate for 30 days. I would personally be looking for something with a bigger ROI. You'd have to sort of also understand that right now the market isn't that great. Like the last week, it hasn't been that great. So I would say any wallet you guys are going to be able to find, they're not going to be making such big money during the last week or so, right? But what they are going to be, if you're going to find a truly good wallet, like a seriously good wallet, you're going to find that previously they were making good money. But as you can see here, he didn't make that good of a profit. Like during the last month, he was losing a lot of money on a lot of trades. This doesn't indicate to me any sort of cabal activity, right? So we're going to skip this wallet as well. Let's check, for example, the realized P&L. Let's check this guy. Even though he did a 3x, we can still check it out. And see. Maybe he goes in with size, because you have to analyze these wallets one by one, right? You have to understand that these wallets are sort of like, they have a personality. Each wallet has a personality. And if you understand that personality, you're going to be able to correctly copy trade these types of wallets. So this guy, he's making a lot of trades where he loses money actually, but he has a few of those trades that actually return super good. So he hits 10% of the time, but when he does hit, he makes money, right? Because you can see he made $200,000 total profit on this wallet. But he's also, it seems like he's trading new pairs probably, because you can see he's trading coins every minute. I would probably avoid this wallet as well. Just too much activity, too much uncertainty. He's just gambling a lot of the time probably here. So we would avoid this wallet as well. So this is the process. Actually, I'm just showing you guys live how you find these types of wallets. So a lot of these, they're not going to be that great, right? They're not going to be that great. So how about we just take the realized profit once again? We sort through that, and we're just going to open one by one indiscriminately. We're just going to open these wallets that we haven't checked, right? Let's just check like a few of these wallets right here. So let's do this one. This one has 0.8 SOL. I would already give you guys like a small tip of advice. If you don't have that much time to do this, you would definitely, you can definitely probably skip a lot of these wallets just instantly by looking at how much SOL they have. So, because if they have a little bit of SOL, might mean that they're already like sort of gambling their money away or something like that. So let's just throw this one in right away. Total profit only 8,000, 30% hit rate. I would avoid this wallet right away. So let's just close this one. Let's just take the next one, right? Let's just go through these wallets like this. 25K, 30-day realized P&L, 25K, 7-day realized P&L, also 25K. So it's a new wallet. Hit rate, it's not showing up a hit rate right here, and it looks like the hit rate isn't that great, as you can see a lot of losses. So we're just gonna skip this wallet as well. Let's look at this wallet, because this guy has 70 SOL. That's a bit more interesting in my opinion. So let's search it up. So this guy has 30K, profit 20% hit rate, and yeah, 20% hit rate on 30 days and 7 days. Definitely not something you want to see. Just a few trades that did well, and the rest of the trades did absolutely horrendously. We're skipping this one as well. 40 SOL. Let's see. This new guy, he has lost money during the 7 days and during 30 days as well. So it's also kind of a fresh wallet that's doing a ton of trades, but losing a lot of money on these. So we don't want to be tracking this either. This one has 6 SOL. Let's see this wallet. 20K total realized profit, 30K, but 20% hit rate only. So I'm not sure if I would be tracking this one either. Let's just go to the next one, right? This one has 0 SOL. So I'm thinking we're gonna avoid this one as well. 28 SOL on this wallet. Let's see what this one is about. $9,000 realized profit, 50% hit rate. Not that good of a wallet either, right? Instantly skip that. Let's see this one. 20% hit rate once again, 20K realized profit. I'll probably skip this one as well. And then we have this wallet with 150 SOL. Let's see right here, what do we have? 28K total. Okay, 68K total realized profit. Very low hit rate once again. So you can see, guys, it's gonna take some time sometimes, right? Sometimes it's gonna take some time to find these types of wallets. Currently, I didn't find any wallets from these sort of coins that pumped actually that were consistently aping into each of them. We can also just take the P&L, right? Even if it's not that big of an ROI, we can just take the total P&L that they realized. Let's just do a few wallets here and let's check out these wallets. I'm gonna skip this one because it has no SOL. This one as well, this one as well. I believe we already checked this wallet, but let's see. 20% hit rate, yep, we're skipping. And this one, let's see here. Yeah, also not looking that great. So let's do one more test, and we're gonna do coins that pumped a bit higher. Let's do 5 million. Let's try finding someone that actually was able to secure big profits off Seahorse and let's say Swarms and let's say Yes No Error, right? These 3 coins. So we didn't do Seahorse before, so we're just gonna do Seahorse right now from the Cabal Finder. Let's do Swarms AI once again. Because Swarms, you can see Swarms has a bunch of top traders that actually did huge P&Ls. Like this guy, he profited from $1,000, 500K, right? That's the type of guy we want to be checking out for sure. This guy made from $5,000, $355,000. This guy made from $300, $290,000. So that's huge, absolutely huge. And we're just gonna throw it into Cabal Finder. Now let's do the third contract address right here of YNE once again. Let's just search it up and let's see if we can find something here interesting. All right, so we're seeing some interesting wallets here that we're able to hop on these coins. We're gonna do the ones that hopped on all three in this one because we already checked the, we checked the 2 contract addresses. So we checked a lot of the wallets that were in YNE and Swarms already. So if it shows up 2 contract addresses here, we're not gonna check them. We just added this time the Seahorse. So we're interested in wallets that hopped on all 3 for this one. So let's check out this one. This one's super interesting. He made $100,000. What is this wallet? He has a bunch of SOL. He has 2,000 SOL right here. He has, wow, he has a lot of money. What is this wallet? So it's a Photon user. It's an actual trader. 50% hit rate. It's a very interesting wallet here that we have found just now. Total P&L 1 million, 2,000 SOL holding. He's still making a lot of money. So he made 25K, 7K, 6K, lost 4K, made 5K, 30K. These are days, by the way. I'm just checking the days, how much money he made each day. So on the 13th, he made 30K again. He lost 1K on the 12th. Then he made 20K on the 11th, 70K on the 10th. And it just goes on like that. So very interesting wallet. Definitely not that big of a hit rate, but this is already, if the wallet has a huge P&L, this is a hit rate that we can already start accepting, right? So how about we just check when exactly that this guy buys Seahorse, right? Because he did a 13x on Seahorse. He made 10K off of Seahorse basically, and he's still holding some. So let's just take Seahorse right here. Let's copy the contract address of Seahorse and let's go and let's see how early this guy bought. So this guy bought Seahorse right here. He bought it at 500K. So this is the 1 minute chart. It absolutely pumped to like 1 million. He bought the dip at a very good price right here between 400K and 900K. He bought the dip here and he held it. He bought only, how much did he buy? Only $2,000. That's not that much. He sold the very top. That's a very interesting, very, very interesting trade that he had there. It's a very good trade that he had there. He also made 10K off of Swarms, right? We can check what did he do on Swarms exactly. We're trying to find basically wallets that are super early. So right here, I'm going to activity once again on GMGN, right? We're putting in the maker. You put in apply and it's going to show you when he bought, when he sold. So here he did some, I guess he was scalping it at first. Maybe there was some uncertainty about the coin. So this is the 1 minute chart, right? 1 minute chart. So he bought here at around 500K. He bought again at 700K. He sold it at somewhere between 1.7 mil to 700K. We'd have to do a 1 second chart to see where exactly he did that. So he sold and it dumped, right? As he sold, it dumped. So that's super interesting. So he sold for a tiny profit here. So it was basically break even for him on this first sort of pump to the upside. But then he bought again at the very low and he sold higher here. Regardless, if he's like, even like scalp trading, he's keeping eyes on the coin and he doesn't want to miss the pump. That's what I'm sensing from this guy, right? He doesn't want to miss the coin pumping. So he sold here, it pumped, it started dipping, and he started DCAing on the dip. He bought here once, again, and here he bought, sold, he finally sold, and then it pumped, and he bought on the retracement right here at around 1 mil. And yeah, he sold, he bought again on the rise to the upside, and he sold here. So it seems like a guy that just wants to like catch the coin and not miss out on the pump, right? Because it's, I mean, it's understandable, right? These coins, they can go to zero at any moment. You don't want to be bag holding it. So if it starts going down, a lot of people are gonna, sell because they think it might go lower, and it goes higher, so they buy back in. So it's understandable. Regardless, super early entry on this, right? If you were tracking this wallet, once again, super early entry. He entered basically at 400K and it went once again to 50 mil. Even though this guy didn't hold it, he had the vision that this might have some potential. He bought it super early and went to 50 mil. And let's check this guy once again. Let's check him out on YNE. Where did he buy on YNE? He did 2 buys, as I can see here. And wow, he bought super early. He bought super mega early. So as I can see, he bought it while it was on pump fun. And then here he bought it. He sniped it once it migrated as well. And he started DCing out while it was going up. And then he held the bag and he kept DCing out. Pretty smart, pretty smart. Here live, I showed you guys, we can find these types of wallets that buy super early. This is an interesting wallet. I don't have the time right now on the video to just live right now, like analyze all of his trades. But what I would do next, because this right now already seems like a super interesting wallet to track. Right now, what I would do is I would sort of look through some more trades, see how often he's trading, and see if he's always buying these early. Because a lot of the time with these good wallets, actually, what you're going to notice is you're going to see, oh, they lost money on these, right? Why did he lose money on this? And if you actually check, sometimes they're going to be round tripping. So sometimes they're going to still buy early, but they're not going to take profits at the right time, right? And they're going to round trip. Like that other wallet, he has like 60% hit rate, but he still round trips a lot of these coins. And if he actually took profits on them, he would have probably like 80% hit rate, right? So you have to just check these and check those losses as well. Check those wins. How early did he buy? Try to understand the personality of this wallet. So let's talk about the strategy for these coins. So how do you track these efficiently? Because you really can't just be copy trading these unless you really super like have analyzed the wallet and you understand that he never farms copy traders, he never scalps. Because if they start scalping, you're going to lose your money. You're going to lose your money so quickly. If they buy a coin at like 100K and they ape like 20 sol, it's going to pump. You're going to be filled in a lot higher than 100K, but their entry is at 100K. You're going to be filled in with a bunch of other copy traders, right? You're going to be filled in probably at like 200K. He can wait 10 seconds, it pumps to 250K and he can just dump. And that's it. He dumps, you get filled in with your sell below 200K and you're done. You lost like 0.5 sol if you like copy traded him with like 2 sol. So, and in the meantime, he made like 10 sol, right? So if they start doing stuff like that, you can't copy trade these. So I'm not making this video about copy trading per se, but I still want to talk about it a little bit. So you really have to, if you're going to be copy trading, if you find someone that actually does the types of swing trades where you know that they're not going to be scalping and you do decide to copy trade this guy, in my opinion, you can only do it if you're actively at your computer. You have a tab of your copy trading bot or program open, and you actively see, oh, okay, a copy trading, buy has been made. Let's see what it's about. Let's see, is this a good coin to hold and stuff like that. You can't just go to sleep and hope that your copy trading is going to make you money, in my opinion, at least. So this type of a guy, maybe you can copy trade him. You'd have to look through his transactions, see if he's scalp trading these, and you have to analyze yourself. What I do want to tell you guys right now, what I do want to talk about right now is how to efficiently sort of use these coins to your advantage to spot these trends early that I talked about earlier, right? So let's say you gather around 10 to 50 wallets like this. You find these off of StockChain. You can also find these just by looking at top traders, right? You can go on Seahorse, for example, right here. Let's just stop filtering and let's go on traders section right here. And you can actually do this on any bot. You can do this on GMGN, but you can also do this on Bullix or Photon. All of these platforms allow you to look at the top traders and to filter their transactions, see where they bought, see where they sold, right? So you can also do it this way. This guy made 100,000 off of $1,000, which is insane. That's insane, guys. So let's take a look at this wallet. So yeah, you can find wallets like this as well, but like if you find something like this where this guy made only one trade, like it's probably 25% hit rate. It's a fresh wallet. You'd have to keep your eye on it, but you're definitely going to be looking for those high hit rate wallets that you also see consistently buying early, right? So yeah, you can find wallets like this as well. But the point is, once you gather like a list of wallets, you're going to add them to your tracker. Now you can track wallets on different places. For example, I use Ray Blue, right? This is, in my opinion, for me, this is the best wallet tracker. I'm going to leave a link in the description for this one as well, right? You can add, they have a free version. In the free version, you can add, I think, about up to 50 wallets, which is completely okay as a beginner. You don't need more, in my opinion. But if you do have like hundreds of wallets already, you can buy the premium version. It costs like zero point 0.1 or 0.2 sold per month, and then you can get more wallets to track. So you're gonna type /add, and then you're gonna paste the wallet, right? You're gonna paste the wallet address, and then you're gonna name the wallet. So for example, this wallet right here that we found, he's a real trader because we can see he has Photon. Photon is another trading platform, right? So he has about 47% hit rate for the last 7 days. He has good P&L though. He has super good P&L. And it also seems like he buys early. So how about we name him, right? You have to name these wallets so you can remember what they are. So what you would do is you would type /add, you take the wallet address, paste it, and then you name it. I usually name these wallets that I find 47% hit rate, right? So 47% HR, high P&L, and early buyer, right? And that's just how you do it. And if you add a bunch of these wallets, you're gonna start seeing a bunch of notifications. And if you're tracking good wallets, the point is that you're going to see a confluence. A lot of the time you're going to see a confluence, and that's what matters. It's not as important when you see like one wallet ape into something, right? It's not as important. The most important thing to be looking at, in my opinion, is when you see a bunch of these wallets ape the same thing. So you see one wallet buy something. You see a second wallet buy the same thing. Third of your wallets, it buys the same thing. Now it's looking a lot more interesting. You open the contract address, you look at it on GMGN or whatever platform that you use, you check it out and you analyze it, right? You see if it's worth buying. That's how I've been doing this. So for example, I'm going to give you guys just a quick example. Same Luigi coin, right? Luigi coin. I was actually watching the news there. I was at my computer. So it just goes to show how important it is not only to track these wallets, but to also sort of have your own conviction. Now, I got sidelined super hard on Luigi right here. And why that was, because I bought into 2 other Luigi coins that were also at like 1 million. And I failed to realize, right? I failed to realize that one of them is going to pump super hard because these news are absolutely huge. Those 2 that I bought, they dumped. And this one started pumping. And in my mind, I was already burnt. And I thought to myself, okay, I don't want to be burnt again. And it's already super high. I saw this because my wallet that I tracked, this wallet that I showed you in the beginning that made 100K off of this, I saw him buy it right here at 700K. And it instantly, like within 2 minutes, 3 minutes, it went to like 1.5 mil. And I thought to myself, damn, it's too late. That's what I thought, right? But I failed to realize that this is the runner and I have to bid it. And this news is so huge that at the very minimum, this can do 10 mil. So 1.5 mil entry, even if you top blast it, it's a good entry. You have to understand like the potential on coins, especially if it's news like this. I failed to realize this because I was jaded from my losses that I did on the 2 other ones. If I just put my feelings aside that moment, I would have also bagged a 50x. But I still, regardless, I saw this coin at 1 mil because of my tracked wallets. Now, the only issue was execution. So that's also super important. But that comes with experience, in my opinion. Execution comes with experience. You can't have correct execution with no experience. You're going to learn it through trial and error, literally. So I learned my mistake here. Next time, I'm not going to make the same mistake, right? That's how you got to approach this. The meme coin trading is just like any other skill, in my opinion. You just have to lock in and get good at it. That's it. You just have to get good at it. And what helps is these wallets. So yeah, that's going to be it for the wallet tracking. But I do want to quickly show you guys a few more very interesting tools that are super useful in trading in general on StockChain right here. So I already showed you guys the DCA token tracker, right? I showed you guys the wallet finder, the Cabal finder, token insiders though. How about we check out Luigi coin once again and we see the token insiders right here directly on Luigi. It's going to show you guys top holder analysis, I suppose, right? So it holds tokens and we can see unrealized P&L, the biggest unrealized P&L. This guy has 460,000 unrealized P&L. You can also see realized P&L, right? $300,000. So you can also check the most profitable wallets this way. You can check the holders on a big coin like this, see the ones that have the biggest profits and take it from there. Same way that I showed you guys earlier, right? Same way that I showed you guys earlier. Just take these wallets, go to GMGN, see their hit rate, see how early they buy and everything like that. So what about this section? Recent DCA transactions. So this is interesting because this is showing DCAs, like big DCAs that are happening live on coins. So you can also search, right? You can search, for example, Frog, for example. Let me search that up. right? It's going to show you all of the DCAs, recent DCAs on Frog, but technically speaking, you can do the same on the DCA token checker. I haven't used this as much personally, right? There is a use case to it, definitely, because you can see live when whales are starting to accumulate something. So here, someone is accumulating memes AI. If you go to the section, right, and you just look through this and you start seeing, okay, maybe I see a coin that is consistently being DCA'd in that I haven't seen before. Maybe it's worth checking out. And you check out that coin, you see maybe it's on a good price level, and you can buy coins like this as well. You can try buying coins like this. This is a useful tool as well. Because DCA, what does DCA mean? It means dollar cost averaging. So you can dollar cost average on Jupiter, which means you can put an order in. It's going to automatically buy, like, let's say every 2 hours or so, it's going to buy $1,000 of the coin. So it's very useful if you want to, because you're never going to catch the bottom, right? You're never going to catch the bottom on a coin. But what you can do is you can average in that bottom by buying every hour or so an increment of, let's say, $1,000, right? That's how smart money is doing it often. So that's why the DCA transactions is useful. You can see basically what the smart money is doing. What about the top tokens? This is also very interesting. This is super useful. This isn't super useful for like catching trends super early, right? But this is useful for swing trading, in my opinion. So top tokens, you can see here the top tokens, most bought tokens last 7 days right here. Pengu, Shadow, UFD. Shadow is super interesting because I remember Shadow. I know this coin and I didn't have my eyes on it for a while. I know this coin and now I'm going to check it out because Shadow is a real project and it's getting a bunch of inflows. So maybe we are early in a trend here on Shadow. What if this pumps super high? Oh my God. I remember I talked about this coin super early last year, I think. Yeah. I bought this. Damn, it's pumped already to 100 mil. This is a real project, right? So it's looking like it was in an accumulation range and it finally broke out. I'm not that focused on trading altcoins, but there is an altcoin season coming up. So this one pumped to 400 mil. That's crazy. Now it's at 40. Now it hit 40 mil. What if this is the sort of breakout, right? Any one of you guys that are actually very focused on altcoins, this can also be super useful, right? The top tokens, see what is actually being bought up. See what actually people are interested in instead of looking, for example, on Dex Screener at the trending, because on Dex Screener nowadays, trending section consists of coins that paid to be on there, not coins that are actually trending. So it's a bit harder like that, but this is super useful, right? Trends analytics. What is this? This is basically daily rankings of tokens based on smart money activity. Once again, I love StockChain, right? I love StockChain. It's a great tool. I mostly use it for wallet tracking, but they have added smart money tracking sort of things as well, which can be useful if you're going to be swing trading. So definitely check this section out as well. I haven't used this one as much, but it's interesting to see. YNE popped up. I saw this yesterday at 3 mil. Maybe if I checked it on StockChain, I would have seen also smart money buying it up at 3-4 mil, and I would have bought it and held it instead of buying it and selling it for 1.1 SOL loss. You know what I'm saying? So daily trends as well, very interesting daily trends. Just good to understand what's really going on right now. So you can understand that most bought coins probably going to be AI, right? And that's exactly what's happening here. Zerebro, most bought on December 19th, right? ARK also most bought. Both of those are AI coins. Pengu is just a culture coin, because it's a huge sort of NFT project, right? UFD, that was Unicorn Farm Dust. I believe this one isn't AI. This one is related with actually with a YouTuber, a very funny YouTuber. Shadow, this is a utility project on Solana right here. We just checked it out. So yeah, half of these coins are just AI coins that are just being bought up heavily. We can also see the most sold coins. So if you are holding something, right? If you're holding a culture coin that's $100-200 million market cap, you can see if it's actually getting sold off. I mean, this is useful, but the thing is, you can also see directly on the chart, because the chart represents directly if the coin is being sold off, right? If the chart is dumping, obviously it's being sold off. So not sure how useful this is, but if you do want to have a dashboard of what's happening right now, here you have it. It's also pretty useful. So there's also 2 more sections right here. We have my stalks. You can stalk wallets. You can new stalking, right? You can add a wallet, or you can bulk upload a bunch of wallets. and you can just track wallets basically here. It's just like a wallet tracker. You can use this. I use Ray Blue, but this is also useful. KOL feed. We can track what the KOLs are buying. So this is also very, very interesting. Although I have noticed that basically buying after the KOLs buy, it's a bit late usually. I don't buy stuff based on what the KOLs are buying usually. I buy it based off what maybe smart money is buying, or basically based off what trend is actually happening right now. That's what I try to do personally. I'm not sure if tracking KOLs is like as great. For example, Orangey, right? Orangey, he scalp trades a lot as well, just like Cupsy and all these other guys that have huge P&Ls. He's going to hold a lot of coins, but I've noticed he also scalps coins, which is normal. You can make money scalping as well. And I'm actually going to make a video about scalping pretty soon as well. I'm going to explain how to do it and what to avoid, and if it's actually valid, right? Because a lot of these scalpers, they're able to scalp consistent profits because they have copy traders. And it kind of seems like they're super good traders, but they are. But they also have it a bit easier because they have a bunch of copy traders. So there's a lot of stuff to talk about for sure. I'm going to make more videos for you guys soon. So I think I'm going to end it right here. It's going to be the end of the video. If you made it this far, you absolutely rock. Thank you so much for watching. I do also want to say thank you. We've reached almost 60,000 subscribers. Isn't that crazy? Absolutely insane. Thank you guys. Anyways, once again, thank you. I'm going to see you in the next video. See ya.